Up, Josh from VGU.TV here, and I'm just streaming a really quick game of Dota 2 because I don't have time to do much today, but I wanted to get a video out for you guys, so I actually think I'm not going to be that interesting today. I might just play Treant Protector because it's part of my 10 hero areas. There's the big guy. Alright. He's part of my 10 hero challenge, daily hero challenge. Oh man, I actually don't think I won with him last time I played. I think I have some. 1 second. I just gotta check something on another. Oh. I'm going to let another VGU staff member into the call. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, dude. This is Allan, everybody. I'm already streaming. I just let you in because I noticed you had a you had a message. So I'm just playing a quick game. I'm gonna play one game before we go do DualShock, which I guess is in like what 45 minutes. Check my phone actually. Yeah, like 45 minutes. That should be enough time.
Today?
What's up?
You're on today?
I guess so, yeah. Just because I'm around, so I figured. I don't know. Who else is on the show?
No one.
Exactly. Someone just come on this show. It's not even that big. I don't think it's that big a deal. But yeah. Have you been playing that Diablo 1 lately? Or are you not doing that right now?
Right now I'm playing Far Cry 3.
Oh yes. Are you gonna are you gonna do the co-op with me and Matt? Because apparently that's supposed to happen like at some point. I've been waiting to do co-op mode with people, but I haven't been able to do it.
Of course. Now that I know about it.
Now that you know, yeah. Where are you in the campaign? It's kind of long. It's actually a pretty long game.
I'm not as far as I was on the 360.
I got ya.
So I have to meet with Dr. Earnhardt for the first time.
That guy's dead apparently. The guy who did the voice acting. He died like shortly after that game came out, and I was like, that's sad. Because he was a cool character. He was just like eating psychedelic berries and talking about how cool everything was. Or not cool. I don't remember. But he was. I remember that game was so good, and I can't wait for 4. Can't wait for that Far Cry 4. Oh shit.
Yeah, especially with Troy Baker doing the main guy's voice.
Yeah, it's funny that they didn't like come out and say that. I just happened to notice. I was like, this sounds like him. Although he did a good job when you know, when he did The Last of Us, because it didn't sound like him at all. Like, you could kind of catch a little, like, hint of him in there, but he did a good job of differentiating his voice, like, making it sound different, which was cool. Oh my god. They left me all alone. I'm playing the giant tree support character, and I'm just by myself. This is not good. So I can't even really like farm. I'm just kind of hanging out. Oh shit. I gotta type to everybody. Somebody's talking to me, but I don't even... I never listen to people on this game, on the voice checks. They're usually douchebags. I'm like, I don't want to hear you. I don't care what you have to say. Especially lately, like, I haven't been doing that great lately. Like, playing, and it's been frustrating. And, like, I just don't want to fucking hear people, like, yap. On and on.
All I'm doing right now is just dying constantly.
You'll be okay. You'll live. Oh shit. I saw more. Oh, I got into the Transformers universe beta, and it's interesting. It's like a third-person shooter, but it runs in your browser, which is kind of strange. And there are way too many Decepticons. Like, when you first get into the hangar, which is like the main hub, basically, it's like, here's the difference between like how the war's going, and it says like 69% Decepticons. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, we need more Autobots. But I didn't actually get to play like in a game. I did the tutorial and then I was queuing and nothing was showing up, so I was like, well, this sucks.
Oh, so it's multiplayer only?
Yeah, it's free to play. But and you basically my one thing I kind of don't like about it is that they invented all these Transformers. Like, they didn't, like, you're not playing as Optimus and Megatron and shit, which I wish you were, but instead it's just like, oh, here's Monsoon, like some big dude who changes into a truck and he has a big chain gun, and you're like, he seems kind of cool, but, you know, I want to be like Ratchet and all the characters that I love. I don't want to be this guy that the developer made up, you know? But
yeah.
it's still like it controls well, and it has free transforming, which is good for any, you know, Transformers game. You need to just be able to transform whenever you want, because it's kind of a requirement. Because I remember there was like some old Transformers games on like the PS2, and they didn't have that. And it's kind of like, you think that's like basic step number one, you know, when you're developing a Transformers game, is like, make, you know, give me the ability to actually, you know, transform. It's in the name. Oh my god. Bring me my items. They still left me all alone. I've died once. And I'm like, come on, bro. What do you think? What do you think? What are you thinking? Hang on. Level up my abilities. Kind of lagging too. I can't do anything. I'm just kind of like waiting by the tower, waiting for like things to come in, and then I'm basically like hitting them, and then that's it. Back off, fucker. Okay. I hope this game does end within 45 minutes, because I don't want to be here for like an hour. I hate when games go over like an hour. That's so frustrating. Unless it's like a pro game, because those are super exciting. But usually, like, when you're playing with the, you know, yourself, it's like not fun at all.
You hear about Casey Kasem?
Who?
Casey Kasem.
I don't know.
He was the guy who was on Saved by the Bell a lot in the 90s.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that. What, do you like OD or something?
He was a cartoonist. Like, he did a lot of voices.
Hmm.
And he was on the radio a lot.
That's cool. Just get killed by the tower.
Well, he passed away.
Oh, that's sad.
Over the weekend. At the old age of 82.
Harrison Ford apparently is gonna be alright. They had to apparently they had to move all the scenes. He's gonna be out of commission for like 2 months or whatever, and they had to shift all the episode 7 scenes, so they have to film all these scenes that they were gonna film at the end, like now, and then they shifted all the scenes with Harrison Ford to the end of production, but apparently the movie is not getting delayed, so that's cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah, thank God. I'm excited. I've been watching Clone Wars, and I'm like, this show is actually really good. Surprisingly, I was
Dave
pleasantly
Filoni
surprised.
make a good show.
Who?
Dave Filoni, he's the main guy behind it.
Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm still on season 1, so I'm not that far. But I just watched the episode where like
at the beginning of each episode, do you like the
like little World War II like war they're kind of weird, but I got used to them. I liked the episode where like actually I like any episode where Count Dooku shows up because Count Dooku's a badass. And
of course.
I like the one where they get he gets kidnapped by the pirates, and then Obi-Wan and Anakin get kidnapped also, and they have to like break out of jail together. I thought that was a good episode.
Great when enemies have to work together.
Yeah, the one episode I could not watch was the one where Jar Jar and C-3PO team up. I was like, nope. Fuck that episode. I'm not watching that. Like I just skipped it. As soon as I was like tweeting about it when it was first happening because the first like the first scene is them two and Padme like on the ship, and I was like, oh no, an episode with Jar Jar in it, and I was like, fuck, this isn't gonna be good. And then she's like, oh, stay at the ship, Jar Jar. I'm gonna go do all this diplomatic shit myself. I was like, oh, thank God. Like, she's leaving him at the ship, you know? I won't have to deal with him. And then she gets... Yeah, then she gets fucking kidnapped. I was like, no, god damn it! And I just immediately skipped the episode. I was like, I don't need to watch this. This is not a good one. I don't care about Jar Jar at all. Padme, maybe a little, you know, but I don't give a... And C-3PO, I mean, he's kind of like, you know, a comic relief sort of, but at the same time, like, he is kind of a useless character. I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but C-3PO is kind of a useless character. And I was just like, man, I don't know about all that. And yeah, I skipped that. That's the only one I've skipped though. All the other ones I've watched. But
Previously on Star Wars
Clone Wars. The one I just watched was the one where Anakin like is in the hallway that explodes, and then they crash land on that planet with all the pacifist like emus, and then they have to like get him. They're trying to get him to like healed, and then they're like, oh, you're not peacekeepers, you're fucking. Okay, I gotta mute that guy. The guy on voice chat with Pudge is just going like like hella loud. It's super annoying. Basic like they're like, you're not peacekeepers, you're a Jedi, and you have all these weapons and stuff, and
we don't believe in these weapons.
Yeah, they're like, we came here to get away from you people, and then you track us down. That's the one I just watched, and I think that there's a continuation of that episode because it ended with them being like, well, the Republic's got to be looking for us, so we'll just stay here a while, and then it just ends, and I was like, well, this must continue. They must be stuck here for like another episode at least, but I don't know. I have to continue. I've been watching it in like short spurts. And then I've also been watching Batman the Animated Series because it's just so awesome.
There may not be a better animated series than that.
Of anything. I know, it's so good. Although the first 2 episodes are not that great. Like the very first episode was the Man-Bat one.
Well, it's hard to make Man-Bat compelling.
Yeah, because it's fucking Man-Bat. He's a Man-Bat. It's like, okay, sure. When you're a kid, you're like, oh shit, Man-Bat's hella scary. And then when you're an adult, you're like, fuck Man-Bat. Where's the Joker? You know? And then the second episode is the Joker Christmas one, and I was like, oh, this one's pretty bad. And then
that was a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, and then Then the third one after that, I would argue, is the real first episode, which has my boy Scarecrow in it, who's my who's my favorite Batman villain of all time. He's so awesome. And very frightening. I mean, he doesn't look frightening in the animated series, obviously, because he just looks like a scarecrow. But in the new Arkham game, he looks fucking frightening, and I was like, finally. Because he needs to look frightening. He's fucking Scarecrow. He hits you with psychedelics, and you just see like things that make you afraid. I would be that guy in the episode, the first guy he sprays, and he's like, oh, there's spiders everywhere, and he's like, he obviously has arachnophobia. That would be me. He's fucking so scared of spiders. I'd be... Huh?
Like, who isn't?
I have friends who are like, yeah, I love spiders. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I can't... I hate spiders. They scare the shit out of me. They bite you, and... they, like, fuck with you in the night. It's annoying. And some of them... Dude, especially, like, brown recluse spiders. Those things, like, if anywhere you get bit, like, you gotta get it cut off. Like, it eats your flesh. Like, it's the most frightening shit ever. That's why they're like, when you're gardening, you need to wear gloves, because there could be a brown recluse, and then all of a sudden you're losing a fucking hand. It's like, oh my god. That's so scary. That and black widows, like, you know, fill you with poison and shit. I had a friend I worked with who got bit by a black widow, didn't know it, and then he had to go to the hospital. Because, like, he woke up in the middle of the night, like, sweating and shit, and then he was, like, super cold, and then he gets super hot, and he fucking sweat. Yeah, he got bit, like, helping clean out this old car, and I guess it had a bunch of fucking black widows in it, and he got bit, didn't even know it. I'm like, fucking spiders, dude, they're so scary. Fuck that. And I took a biology class where we were talking about spiders that could jump. And I said, fuck that. That's not fair. I was like, no spider should have that ability.
Yeah.
That's too much. No spider should be able to be like, whoop. Like, here you go. Holy shit. We are not doing well. We've only downed one tower. We haven't done any team fights. We're just kind of chilling. Once again, I'm not going to get this fucking daily hero challenge like I want to do. It's the only reason I'm playing this character. Also because we have no support. Oh my god. Okay, let me go mid. But yeah. Batman the Animated Series, Clone Wars. Both fine TV shows. There's a bunch of shows I need to watch. I need to catch up on Game of Thrones, because apparently Season 4 ended, and I've only watched the first episode.
Oh my god, the finale. I won't spoil it.
Well, yeah, I would hope you wouldn't. My girlfriend's seen them all, but obviously, because she's going to be working on it, so she has to know like everything about it. Yeah, that's where she's on. That's what she's working on now. She's done with Wolf, because it's, you know, it's over. Basically. So, and she has like the book in the apartment now. She has to read the book. She's like, they have screenings at work, so she's had to watch the whole show. She has the first one right now. That's it. She hasn't read them.
Last I heard, they were doing them like concurrent with the season of the show.
See, I don't know what it is, but she has to know everything. That's what she's told me. She's got to know everything about everything, so... Because, like, my friend tried to get it out of her when he visited, because he just started watching Game of Thrones. He's on Season 3, and he was like, so when's the game take place? She goes, somewhere. And he goes, but no, like, does it take place on the time, or is it a prequel? Or, and he's like, she's like, I don't know. He's like, at some point in time. She's like, I can't say anything. I'm not allowed to say anything to you. She's like, if it's in the news, then I can say something, but I can't say shit. So I was like, he was like, come on, tell me something. Like, I want to know. She's like, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Oh man. But I don't think it's coming out for a while, so. But we got all this Game of Thrones shit sitting around the house. But now we don't have HBO Go. I don't have access to HBO. So like I have to find a way to watch it.
Well, it's fair. You need a cable subscription.
Yeah, I don't have cable, and I don't plan on getting cable, so I don't want cable. It's just like fucking sit through commercials, and I hate commercials, man. They annoy the shit out of me. Usually I can deal with some commercials, like if it's a couple of commercials, it's fine. But when it's like Hulu and you gotta watch the same fucking commercial like 8 times in a row, it's like fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know how, like my girlfriend could just sit and watch TV like all day. I can't fucking do it. Like I get so bored. I'm like I can't. I don't know. She thinks I'm weird because the reason is. She's like, but you could play video games for hours. I'm like, yeah, because I'm participating. Like, I'm doing something. I can't just sit in a room and watch, like, you know, watch some TV show for forever, like, for hours. I get so fucking bored. If a movie is, like, if a movie's okay and it goes over 2 hours and I'm in the theater, I'm so bored. I start looking at my watch, like, when is this over? And like, unless it's like really good.
I did that actually during X-Men Days of Future Past.
It was a little long. I actually didn't look at the time. I liked it, but even though
it was over 2 hours.
Even though I had a problem with like the whole spine thing, I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, and I realize it's a movie about people who are born with fucking superpowers, but still. Like the whole, if I inject this into myself, I don't have powers, but I can walk. It's like, what? No, alright? That makes no goddamn sense. You got shot in the spine. You know? I don't know, man. But that was the only thing that kind of irked me. Everything else was fine. I liked the movie. Matt got on my case because I said it wasn't amazing. And I was like, dude, you can't just say everything's amazing. Like, then the word means nothing.
Yeah. Kind of loses.
It loses its meaning. I was, yeah. I was like, there's no point at that point. Like, it was good.
The whole bit on it.
Yeah, I was like, it was good, dude, but it wasn't amazing. It was just, like, entertaining. You knew what was going to happen going in. You're like, the heroes are going to fight a bunch of villains. It's going to look like the villains are going to win. And then at the last minute, the fucking heroes are going to win. And then everything's going to be right with the world. And then you're going to watch the credits. And then after the credits, they're going to trick you with some sequel shit. And then you're going to be like, cool, I'll watch the next one when it comes out. And then that's it. It's over. You know? Which is exactly what happened. I still had fun. I ate my popcorn. I liked it. You know? It wasn't amazing. It was just a fun popcorn action movie. You know, I don't know. I was like, I don't understand, like, you're thinking this is amazing. I just thought it was cool. And they're like, well, it fixed all those movies. I'm like, yeah, it did, but
no, it fixed like 2 movies.
Well, no, it only fixed 3 cuz
Retcon.
Oh no, it retconned all the Wolverine movies too, right?
Well, the Wolverine
series.
Not the Wolverine, but Origins.
Yeah, the Origins movie. Didn't he have 2 movies? Or did he only have 1?
He had 2.
Yeah, so it fixed those.
But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with the Wolverine.
Well, I guess so, but now they don't really count, right? They're not.
Yeah, now none of the movies that did count.
Yeah, so I mean, they still kind of count because, like, you know, Logan knows they happened, but still, he's not gonna have his he's not gonna have his metal claws anymore. He's gonna be all bone, all boners, it's all around. Cause
the adamantium stuff still happened.
No, because at the end,
Judging by the poster.
The poster for what? For Apocalypse? Do they already have a poster for Apocalypse?
No, I don't know if I should delve into this because this is spoiler territory.
Okay, well, I was under the impression that like it didn't happen anymore, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I thought the movie was fun. That's all I'm saying. I watched How to Train Your Dragon 2 over the weekend, and that movie was actually really, really freaking good. I was surprised. Because I liked the first one, and then I thought, when I heard, we're making a second one, I was like, fucking A. You know? Like, that doesn't sound good. Like, why would they do that? And then I saw the trailer, and I was like, alright, this might actually be kind of cool. And then everybody in my group over the weekend was like, let's go see it. And I'm like, whatever, I could go for some popcorn and like a hot dog. That sounds amazing. And then it's exactly what I did. And you know what? Yeah, and you know what? The movie was good. I liked it a lot. It was really entertaining. I wish that the female characters got to do more, because they did like some really badass shit in the very beginning, and then after that they were kind of on the sidelines. And we're like, come on now. We're like, Astrid could do some crazy shit. Why is she just standing there? You know? I don't know. But I thought it was good. I thought it was like super entertaining. I don't know if I would be down for another one. I have no fucking idea where they go from there. But I had fun watching it. Yeah, I usually think like DreamWorks does better sequels than Pixar does. Oddly enough. Pixar is better movies, but DreamWorks usually seems to have pretty good sequels. Whereas Pixar's sequels, I'm never really that crazy about, other than Toy Story. You know, the other Toy Stories are good, you know. Huh?
You didn't like Monsters University?
I didn't see it, actually, so I don't know. I heard it was good, though. But, I wasn't the biggest Monsters, Inc. fan, but I do like it. I like Monsters, Inc. But, I couldn't stand Cars, and I don't know why they keep making them. That was one of them. Yeah, and Planes. I saw the poster for that. I was like, really? Planes?
Having Dane Cook as your lead.
Really? Dane Cook?
Yeah,
okay.
in that movie.
He's like, I'm a fucking plane. Like, that's cool. That's cool, Dane. When's the last time you did comedy? I don't know what happened to that guy. I remember his last special I thought was kind of funny. But, that was a long time ago. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Oh, man. This game's not looking good. We're at 25 minutes. We've only taken 2 towers. And they've taken, like, almost all of ours. I don't know whatever, but, like, nobody's coordinated, basically. Everybody's just running around on their own. Okay, for God's sakes, people. Come on. Yeah, get him, Pudge. Fuck him up. Yeah! Get him, you fat motherfucker. I want somebody to make a Santa Claus outfit for Pudge. That would be amazing. I'd buy that. I don't usually buy items in Dota. Like, I did for a little bit, and then I stopped, because I was like, I don't really need them. But, like, I would buy that. I'd just be so down. That sounds awesome. That was the one thing about League of Legends I kind of miss. Like, League of Legends had fun, like, funny costumes you could buy, like, that were not serious at all. Dota doesn't really have that. They're all, like, really serious, cool-looking things. And I don't mind, like, you know, cool-looking sets and all that, but I liked when it was like, oh, remember that one character you really like? Well, now they're, like, a fucking cheerleader, or now they're, like, a police officer or some weird shit, you know? I always kind of liked that about League, but you can't go back after Dota. You're like, I can't go back to fucking League of Legends. Oh shit. Oh, get him! I died. Yeah, this game is fucked. There's no coordination with, like, anybody. one of our characters is like off on their own doing God knows what.
Fucking a tree.
Fucking doing nothing. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Not helping the team. Why do I have 8 new text messages? Jesus Christ.
I love how they made this. Remember when they made the whole big deal about the YouTube app not being on the iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Or on iOS in general.
Right.
Like,
because they took it away.
More. Yeah. On my iPad 1, it's just, since it can't update, it's I have a YouTube app built in, and I have the app. It's just ridiculous.
So you have the actual app, but you can't fucking use it?
No, I can use both.
Oh, but it works like shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, even the Android. I have an Android phone, and we have a Nexus tablet, and even I actually haven't used new YouTube on the Nexus, but YouTube on my phone kind of works like shit. I've had to go, like, I was trying to show my dad a video on Sunday, and it just wouldn't fucking show up, and I was like, what the hell? So then I ended up just going to the Chrome browser and pulling up YouTube, and it worked fine. I'm like, fucking, why even have this app if it doesn't work? But yeah, I mean, shit happens. The only reason I would want an iPad right now is just for Hearthstone. But I'm not gonna pay, and I don't like Apple products, so I'm like not gonna pay for it. I'm just gonna wait until
they are severely overpriced.
Yeah, they are. Well, Apple products in general are severely overpriced. My girlfriend used to be an Apple defender, and I used to tell her she was nuts. I'm like, no, they're not good. Steve Jobs was a douche. Like, don't.
Himself cancer.
How'd he do that? He was like a fruitarian.
I don't know, but he gave himself cancer.
I don't even. He was kind of a douchebag. He like neglected his daughter like her whole life and did all this weird shit and like fired people for like the dumbest shit. Like he had a huge temper. It was like, come on, man. I understand, and people have this weird perception that he was this like genius, that he came up with all this shit. No, he didn't. Like, if you even read any of his biographical stuff, he basically would like say what he wanted, and then people would fucking invent it for him, like usually. And like even the first Apple chip, like the first Apple computer, he didn't design it. Like fucking what's his face made it? The other guy, I can't recall.
Woz.
Yeah, Woz made it, man. And then, you know, he was like, well, we gotta make the second one smaller and all that shit. And it was like, okay, maybe he had that idea. But then he brought in all these other people with Woz, and they all made it. Like, he didn't do shit. You know? He was a good, shrewd businessman, but he was also an asshole, you know? Like, I had some guy come in to speak once at my high school, and he used to work at Apple, and he said working at Apple was, like, such a crazy environment, because he said at any time, like, Steve Jobs would just fire people. Like, because like, he was like, you didn't want to get caught in an elevator with him, because he would always ask people, like, how do you make me money? And if they didn't answer in a way that he liked, he would fucking just fire them, like, right there. He'd be like, well, get out. It's like, come on, dude. Especially in that kind of environment, if you're, like, that fucking nervous. Like, of course, like, people aren't going to give you a good answer. I don't know. He's just a douche. I don't like him. I don't like Apple products. I don't like iPhones, you know. They're gross, they're weird, they're so fucking tiny, the keyboard sucks. Their app support's terrible. They didn't support Bitcoin until like a month ago. Like, fuck that. I don't want nothing to do with Apple products. I'm Android all the way. But, you know, the one thing I do, there's a saying in computers, like, people who don't like Apple stuff, that's, I want to be able to break it, Which is like, I want to, do whatever I want with it, and if I break it, so be it. I know how to fix it, It's like, same thing with Windows. Like, I want to be able to break it. You can do anything with Windows. Can't do anything with a Mac. Unless you fucking do some weird voodoo shit with it. But yeah, I'm not. I just want Hearthstone. The real crux of this whole conversation is I just want Hearthstone to come to Android so I can stop waiting, and I can stop using like the Splashtop app to stream my computer, like to it.
Oh, that's what you were doing?
Yeah, that's how I've been playing it in bed, basically. Like,
I love Splashtop.
yeah, you just do Splashtop and you turn Hearthstone on and it works. It works pretty well. There's some lag sometimes, but for the most part, it works pretty well. And then you just play. But yeah. And I was getting so frustrated the other night. I was playing in bed, like it was late at night, and I lost like 10 games in a row. And my win rate went from like 57% all the way down to like 48. And I was so angry. I was like, what the fuck, man? And then so I just straight up like I stopped. I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna go play World of Warcraft. There's no fucking point. Like I've just been losing all night. And then I finally got my win rate back up to like 50.7% is what it's at right now. And that's even a little like frustrating because I know it could be better. So it's like, ugh, like man, yeah. But and another like one of the frustrating things about it is like you can't really win a lot of games. Like you can't make the good decks if you don't have the right cards, and the only way to get the right cards is to win. And you can't win if you don't have the right cards and the right deck. It's like a vicious cycle. So. Yeah, but I unpacked like a legendary recently, and I haven't even used it. Like I put it in the deck and I haven't used it yet, and I'm kind of just wondering if I should just scrap it and get all the dust, and then I can make the legendary I want. Cause like I want to make a Ragnaros, which is a pretty good card for anybody that plays Hearthstone out there, and like I'm just like I'm so close to it that I'm like whatever. I might as well just make it. Might as well just make fucking Ragnaros. Not Deathwing. I got a Deathwing and I was like, still haven't used it. Oh no! You stay the hell away. Get him! Yeah! Fool him up! Fuck you, pirate motherfucker. Oh no, I'm a chicken! Fuck! Damn it. I was doing so well. Dude, kill fuck. There you go. I'm like, God damn it. Kill Shadow Shaman. Okay, we're coming back. It's 33-33 now, but our base is still getting fucked up. We're kind of coming back. We're not really, but. What are we at? 36 minutes? We gotta win in 9 minutes. I got a podcast.
You should type that in the chat. I have a podcast to do in 9 minutes, you motherfuckers.
I hate that. Like, I hate when people do that, though. People will sometimes be like, I gotta go to work, and then they leave. It's like, why did you even play? Like, you knew you didn't have time. Why the fuck are you playing? Yeah, that's my one complaint about Dota. It takes too fucking long. It takes way too long. I'm excited for Heroes of the Storm because the games only take 15 to 20 minutes. The problem is that I don't have an alpha code, so kind of shit out of luck. But hopefully it comes out soon because I really want to play it. I've heard it's really good. Oh man. Ugh.
I don't know why, but Heroes of the Storm sounds like a Doors song.
It's because Riders of the Storm is their song. Riders on the Storm.
I just remember it from the episode of The Wonder Years.
That song has been in like everything. It's a very famous song. But yeah. I'm surprised nobody's made like a cover. Heroes of the Storm. It's a good song though. I'm not a huge Doors fan, but I like that song. Oh, get him! Fuck him up! Boom, son! Get that bitch! Get her! Yeah! Alright, now we're coming back. We're doing good. We're doing alright. Let's push. Push, yo. Boom, 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 boom.
So I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age lately.
I need to do that. I haven't.
No, I mean Dragon Age 2.
Well, I need to do that too. I have both of them, and I've started both of them, and I have not beat them.
Wait, what platform?
PS3.
Yeah, I've been playing it on PC.
I had Dragon Age 1 on PC, and I actually didn't like hunching over my computer to play it. I'm not a big like PC person. I play specific games on my PC, like, you know, Dota and World of Warcraft and stuff, but for the most part I like sitting on a couch. Which is why I'm excited. One of the reasons I'm excited for Witcher 3 is because I'll actually get to sit on a couch and play it. I can't stand like that playing that game with a mouse and keyboard. It doesn't feel right. It feels gross. And I know there's a lot of PC people out there just screaming at me like, you motherfucker. But I can't, I don't know, I can't do it. Titanfall also, like, that game is too fast. And it's like frustratingly fast. Like on the keyboard and mouse. I can't fucking do it. I was like, no. So I have to plug in a DualShock 4 every time I play it. Cuz there's no way. Like, it just it doesn't work for me. But I've been playing Rogue Legacy also. That game's awesome. I don't know if you've played that before.
What is that?
It's like a Metroid, Castlevania Symphony of the Night kind of game, but it's really cartoony, and every time you go into the dungeon, it's different. Like, the dungeon changes, and basically the idea is like you only have one life, and you earn gold, and then when you die, like, one of your children has to take up your burden and like go back into the castle, and each character you pick has like different traits and different abilities, and when the gold you earn, you buy new armor to like upgrade, and you level up. So like you can get a little bit farther every time, but you always kind of die because it is really challenging. It's like a really hard game, but it's fun though, and it's funny. It has like it's pretty quirky and all that. And I like that it's different every time. So you go in and you're not really sure like what's going on, and you have to be like you have to be careful. It's not like, you know, the old NES games where you like memorize it and then you're done. It's all procedurally generated, so it's fun. It's coming to PlayStation platforms at some point, which I'm excited about. Like, yes, I can play it on my Vita.
Yeah, that was part of the thing from E3.
Yeah, I would love to play that on. It sounds just so great to play on my Vita, but it's fun though. I like it. I bought it for like $2 on a Steam sale, and I was like, I don't know if I'll like this, and then I ended up just trying it out, and I did like it. It's fun. So I'm gonna buy it again when it's on PlayStation platforms. I gotta heal all these towers.
So,
Oh shit.
is it me, or does it feel like E3 is still happening? It's still happening.
Slightly, even though I know it's not. It's just.
I mean, I feel like there's still a media briefing that we missed.
I know. And that they're like, yeah. And I'm still amazed that people are like, Nintendo's was great. I'm like, Nintendo's fucking sucked. Just deal with it. Like, live Live with that reality. Nintendo's press conference was fucking terrible. Like, it was not good. It was the worst. You know, it made me go, well, guess I'm not buying a Wii U anytime soon, because it was just not good. It was terrible. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I didn't like the Robot Chicken stuff.
The Robot Chicken stuff was good. And seeing Zelda was good. I saw my sister over the weekend, and she was even pissed about seeing the Zelda trailer. She was like, they didn't show anything! I'm like, right, they didn't show anything! It was so frustrating. Because they're like, here's the new Zelda, but here it isn't. It's like, god damn it. My sister's a big Nintendo person. She has a Wii U. And I think she's even frustrated with the fact that there's like nothing. Like, she wants more Zelda. She loves Zelda. And she's like frustrated that there isn't a Zelda right now.
She's not gonna buy Hyrule Warriors.
I don't think so. Fuck that. I'd be like, why did you buy this? I would seriously question her, like, what the fuck? Be like, what the fuck, Emily? Why'd you buy Hyrule Warriors? Like, you should not have bought this. Yeah, and when I saw the demo for that, I was like, this. I still don't want to play this. This doesn't look fun at all. So I don't know. I don't know why everybody. I don't know. I don't understand it. Everybody's like, it was so good. I'm a Nintendo fanboy now. Really? Because I've like lost all hope at this point. Like, I don't see themselves. I don't see them turning themselves around anytime soon. And I'm amazed. Have you been reading that like Capcom's thinking about selling themselves? That's fucking amazing to me. Capcom. Like, are they really in that much trouble? You know? I don't know, man. That seems nuts to me. I figured they were bigger than that. Watch Inafune buys them. That'd be amazing. He's just like, you're now my Mega Man factory.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be awesome. Mighty Number 9 looks cool though. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I was happy when they showed that off during E3.
Yeah, I backed it, so I'm expecting a copy. I don't know when. I know it's gonna be on PS4. I'm pretty sure, so that'll be cool. My God, I have like just a million text messages between all my friends. I hate that. We have this group chat that Matt's a part of, and it never ends. And this match has officially gone on longer than 45 minutes. We have this group chat that like never ends, and everybody just texts inside of it, and it'll go dead for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden it's revived, and I get like 15 text messages. It's like, oh, here we go. It's like the Doom machine is back on. This fucking game, dude. Please. Let it end. I don't even care if I lose at this point. I just want to get a drink of water. I guess I could have got a drink of water in that whole minute that I was dead.
That is true.
Yeah.
Now I gotta do the damn mission I hate in Far Cry.
Which one?
It's the one where you have to go on the Medusa.
I don't remember that. Is that like the boat or whatever?
Yeah.
There's a mission where you jump out of a plane. That one was pretty cool. I liked that game. It had a good variety of missions. It didn't get like too repetitive, from what I remember. Which a lot of open world games do, because it's like, oh, follow another guy. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, just following more people. Oh my God, punch all the flame serpents. Let's go. Push. We can win.
Bro.
We can fucking win. Let's go. They're out for like a whole nother minute. We gotta go. We gotta push. Push, 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 push. Yeah, Pudge, let's go. I'm hearing people on chat like, why aren't you healing our towers? What the fuck? I'll heal the tower, you son of a bitch. But you need to destroy these towers so I can go fucking, you know, live my life. Let me live my life. There we go. Okay, we're finally breaking through. We might actually win, like right now. Maybe not, but we'll try. Quack quack quack. Quack 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 quack. Get him! I'm dead. Oh, now I can get water. Fuck yeah. I have a whole like bottle right here. Yeah. My throat hurts, man.
All the talking you were doing.
Yeah. It is all the talking. So I've noticed, like, when I had a sore throat and I had to do pixel power by myself, like, after talking for 45 minutes, like, my throat hurts so fucking bad. I was like, oh my god. And I'm sad, you know, I actually lost Mana Frost last week. Like, I did an episode, it was like 20 minutes long, it was so short, but I did it, and I lost it. Like, my computer crashed, like, later that night, and I lost it. And I was like, fuck. So, there wasn't an episode last week, so I gotta do one this week. But that's okay. It's not that big a deal. Oh my god, hit her. Fucking do it. You got this. Maybe not. Maybe you don't. Maybe we're fucked. I think we just might have just fucking lost. Yeah, fuck you. I'll armor it up. Huh! Nope, we lost. Well, that's it for the live stream, because I was only going to play one game. We got to go podcast now. But remember to follow us on Twitter. Huh?
I was like, bye.
Oh, yeah. Remember to follow us on Twitter. We're at VGU.TV. Come to www.VGU.TV. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/VGU.TV. And, of course, our YouTube is VGU.TV Official, which you might be watching this video on there already. So, either way, follow all the links below. And, yeah, we'll see you guys later. I have to close the stream now. Rip.